Welcome everyone. This is Joe, which is the owner of Calanthe. So throughout the interview session, we are asking a lot of business questions in our business plan.
To try Malaysian coffee, but with the idea if you can continue, you have some better packaging or whatever, you can bring Malaysian coffee to international level. So we have international people enter the shops, and then we have people in recommend by like Jordan Leather to Parks, Rough Guides, all the international. Afternoon we have afternoon cappuccino, afternoon tea. So they learn a way of making coffee, and as a workers you cannot earn much. As a slave you cannot earn much. So how to make more money to send back to the mainland? They start their own kopitiam. Okay, 1929, the first Dinji Yao added sugar. When they add sugar, the different composition, the coffee somehow become much thicker. That's how he started the combining different community into the roasting process about 100 years ago. And then later, throughout all over Malaysia, of course Chinese are creative. You add sugar, your recipe add sugar. And mind you, during the period, many people came to start cafe, and only he successful, and he roast for 6 outlets. So he had franchised 6 outlets already. Okay, that was last time. So, and people go and smuggle how you.
Interview session with Mr. Joseph. So we'll be asking some operation-wise questions today. And the first question will be, how do you promote your business? How do you promote your business? Basically, we can use like advertisements, magazines. What we do normally through social media. So ask you, one question is, where do you see your business in the next 10 years?
No, in the next 10 years,
For this business?
we kind of like try, our dream is to have more campaigns and branches, not only in Malacca. That's why you see when we're actually wearing our shirts there, that here is Malacca.
So this will sum up our interview session with Mr. Joseph and Mr. Joe, who just left just now, and that's about it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Old China Cafe started in 1997. It used to be a laundry, Selangor Laundry Association. This is used to be a field house to host all the members from Selangor and throughout the whole Malaysia. And if they come to Kuala Lumpur, this is basically the spot. And at the same time, due to the Land Act control in years of 2000. So they have to let go their tenancy agreement. And me and my partner, we were there to look at a piece of area. We're dealing with some antique Chinese furniture. And we think that this is a very suitable place to start a cafe.
You release a new product annually, right?
Yes.
Yes. In what terms you release, like
Dishes.
dishes?
Local
dishes.
Local dishes. Because it's Nyonya, so you can't go far from there. I can't launch a Western or Chinese unrelated subject to my restaurant. It had to be subject related. So you step in Old China Cafe, you won't see chicken chop, or else I call it Nyonya chicken chop. chop, but it's still very thick. There's Nyonya, there's no chicken chop. Okay, only Hainanese chicken chop. And I couldn't have steak there because in the old days, basically, they don't serve steak in the house unless it's a special cooking. So when talking about Nyonya food, basically it's a home cooking food. It's just how are you doing? It's how we elevate it into the restaurant business. Yeah. It's because one of the things is just because I grew up with this culture and I know the food better. It's all in my memory. Therefore, I share with people in 1997.
Do you have a particular food for yourself to not give up something like that?
Particular code.
Yeah, a slogan for yourself, a model.
Say it to the camera, every day is a safe ocean. So deal with it.